Hello, my beautiful people. Peace, love, and light. I'm Angie D of D Goddess 05 Tarot, and I have a message. Spirits has really been weighing on me today to give out a message. I'm drinking tea because I've been under the weather. And if anybody been traveling, y'all should know what I'm talking about. Especially over down the East Coast, but I'm here in Texas, so I'm on that third coast. But anyway, I'm coming to y'all today because I'm doing with the full moon that we just had recently. This is a time for change for us, y'all. You can see me on here. I got my robe and judgment. This is a time for change for us, you know. This is a time for a huge awakening. I was sitting up here and I was thinking, going over some stuff, and I was thinking about some stuff, and it hit me. Sorry, y'all. And it hit me that, right now is a huge awakening, even if which way you want to look at it, whoever you believe in, you know. I'm so sorry about this, y'all. I am. Please bear with me because I am sick of having a sinus infection. Maybe I need to go sit over there, but whatever. But yeah, I've been under the weather with my sinuses. But I was just sitting up here thinking, and it got me to the point where it's time for a lot of people to wise up, wake up and start realizing the power that who are you. Like a lot of us we're just living to get by. Like we're under this situation where we have to work these jobs because that's what the system tells us to do. You gotta get a job. You got to go to work, and I'm not hating on that going to work, but then you got to start thinking about, like, what if you start putting all that energy into you, into yourself, or to your ideas. Look, my sister will call me in between. I'm a blog watching in here. Hey, sissy. I was up here just doing a video blogging about. But what are you doing? Okay, I'll be home. Come pick me up first. Yeah, I'll be up. I was in here just doing, I told him, I said, look, my sister will call. I was just telling them I was doing the video. I said, I'm still going to keep you on the phone anyway. About how, like, the changes. Like, are we just living? Are we just going, like, day to day? Or are we just settling for the system started up that you got to get this job. You got to get this job in order to get a house. Or you got to get this job. Are you really just living? Just imagine start working for yourself and creating your own endeavors to get those things versus to be a slave to the mind.
Everybody in survival mode with taking away the government, taking away the food stamps, all that stuff. They tend to push everybody in survival mode. And so anytime you go in survival mode, you're living in the lower parts of yourself. Also, I was looking at your destiny and what it really meant metaphysically. And they were saying with the being that part of the side of the body. It's right there in the stomach part, below the solar plexus or whatever.
Yeah, the sacrum.
It's basically like where they stuck, where it's not a literal sphere, we know that, but metaphysically it's like they you to see that we were cut off from the belly part down.
And that takes me to when you say that to the sacral chakra, like your sacral chakra right above your belly button.
It took me to watching that last night again or whatever, and I looked at the metaphysical standpoint to the sphere and what it really means, and it was like the sphere of destiny is they would keep you from your true destiny or whatever. It wasn't a literal sphere, but it's the metaphysical meaning of what the sphere means. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I do. But that's what I was saying when you said that. Can you hear me, Sissy? When you said that made me think about, like you said, right above the belly button and around the area. That's like your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. So that just took me there, and I started thinking, like, you know what, that's weird. And I've been doing even, I was going to share, like, it's even a lot of stuff that I was thinking about, like, that's something you have to rise from, and how you can get above for your sacred chakra, because that goes down to the below where you're feminine. Yeah, when you're feminine, and even with your relationships, and how do you feel worthy, or your sex organs, even like, okay, am I just having sex with this person because it's just something to do, or am I having sex with this person because I'm trying to be powerful and build? It's a lot, yeah.
You got to take out that and look at what this stuff really means and what words really mean. And you forgot that. And thinking that it's a literal spirit, but it's not. What it is how he was cut off from rising to your higher self. That's why he was stuck in the side while he was on the cross, right?
Right.
To get to the higher self. So even with them sticking him in the side, it was his destiny to rise to the higher part regardless. So what it was showing you is that even if you do get this fear in the side, you can overcome that and still rise where you're supposed to. You're supposed to take the fear, pull it out, and rise up or go further. That's really what it means metaphysically or whatever. That was so crazy how much of Constantine, and it made me stop the movie and it made me go research what the metaphysical meaning of the spirit destiny. It was crazy.
I understand, because sometimes, like I told you the other night when we was going through the full moon eclipse, I got in here and I was all sad and depressed because that was all that Leo energy coming along, and then it was leaving out of Cancer, and then I was thinking like, I don't understand what's going on, but it took me to The Last Dragon, the movie. It was like, go put this movie in. And then I'm sitting up here and as I'm looking at it, okay, seventh heavens. And I'm like, bam, 7 chakras. And I was like, that's so weird. And then we got Shonuff walking around, he's so bad. Who's the baddest? But see, Shonuff was in the red and black too. He was dealing with Papa Legibus energy, so he was in his lower chakras. And I'm like, damn, why you gotta keep fucking with Leroy? But Leroy keep walking around, because Leroy not master who the hell he is, but he kept looking around. Papa. You sure right. You right. The Shogun. You right. Shogun was a part of Leroy. You right, because the Lord said, because if he would have been fighting, if he would have been trying to boast and show off what he knew, like Shogun was doing, that would have made him, become serve that energy. You are sure right. I got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, like I was looking at it, and then even last night it was like, go back to that damn movie. And then I started thinking about seventh heavens, and I was like, oh my God, like, there are 7 heavens, and that comes when you line up with your chakras. And I'm like, And I'm like, why was she the name of her? Yes, it was just a lot. It was just a lot I took in last night, and I was like, I'm sick of this. But I was like, that's what I was just telling the people though. Like, I was like, I'm just going on a video, and I really don't, I'm just gonna post it anyway. People need to hear it, and we're going through awakening. And I was like even if you want to go to the biblical with it, like I was telling you too. It says it's going to be signs and the stars and the moons. And now I ain't crazy because how many signs we done had recently in this moon with the partial eclipse, the full eclipse. We've been having them back to back, and then there's a lot of stuff going on for the people to rise up and become in this awakening and realize that you don't have to go keep working and slaving. All right, love you later. I'm sorry, you guys, but that was my sissy. When she calls, it gets real, I'm blowing my nose. I'm not trying to be rude, y'all, but I'm sick right now. But I just need to come to give y'all this message. And my sister apparently had a part to give y'all the message too. I have to get her YouTube name for you guys so you guys can look. But like I was saying too, even with going through all of this, it's a huge awakening going on, in the world. And it's up for people to start rising up in their own power. Like I was telling you, it's good in a video I posted before a couple of weeks ago about know where you come from, know your bloodline, know your DNA. I mean, you can't expect. Look, I gotta close that door. I'm trying not to, so I'm gonna push the table with soil. What I got in that couch over there? Oh, the best of the Boston managers. So, you know who you are, so you know what power you know relying in. Like my sister was saying, you know, whatever you believe in, you know, everything's energy, and you're giving those things that energy, you know. So when you believe in things, it gives you energy. So I don't, whatever religion you serve, or God, Allah, um, spirituality, universal, universal. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. There's some of you might not. So let me break it down. Spirituality is like, you know, when you're serving, you're not serving any gods, you're just using their energies. And then, you know, with the Muslim, it comes with you're serving Allah. And I feel like, and then with Christianity, you're serving Jesus. I mean, I don't knock nobody in their religion. Y'all do what y'all do. But it's just the way that you got to break it down. Like my sister was just saying, she went back to the Constantine, and it's her going to the Constantine, she started watching, like really researching on the spear of Jesus, you know, and the messages is in everything. You just got to pay attention. And like she said, it hit him in his lower chakras, and his lower chakras is like your lower chakra. That's their sacral chakra. She said it hit him in his sacral chakra. And by hitting his sacral chakra, that sacral chakra is that something, the thorns that I feel like we even endure within ourselves, because that's that part right up below our belly, like right below the lower chakra, but it's like right below our belly button. And it comes to the point where decisions you make in life, and you know, your emotional feelings in life, because it's your gut feeling, you know, you go with that gut feeling the majority of the time before you go with anything else. And which there are ways to rise in that, and how that's in that video. But and that goes off even with your relationships. Like, you know, am I doing this just to be doing it with, you know, having sex with this person just to be having sex with this person because it's just something to do, because I'm really not fulfilling and complete within myself, and I feel like I have to have that issue, have that urge to have to need someone, or to have someone because I'm lonely, you know, instead of going for what I really want, you know, I'm gonna go for what's comfortable, you know. And having sex with someone is very powerful. Like, you got to be careful with that, because you don't know what energy you're actually having sex. Some energies can be good and some can be bad. Some can take from you and some can give to you. And then it also comes with your self-worth, like knowing who you are and being powerful in the person you are. I don't know if I'm making sense to y'all, but I'm just going with the spirit telling me to say, and I'm rolling with it. And I also feel like it's some people out there right now that is still holding on to a lot of resentment and a lot of hurt that really you need to just let that go, baby. Because it's, I mean, let that go. Whoever I'm talking to, listen. Heal yourself. I don't need to be walking around here still stuck in the same, in that same energy. But you feel like you can't move out of it because you still being hurt by situations that done happened in your life and that's in the past. And I got a scenario for one of them. Like I know I'm not gonna call their names out, but I really want to put them on blast, but they'll kill me. I know they will. But I'm scared of them too, cause they're older than me. But you know, you got some people that ain't talked in years, and they ain't talked in years or dealt with each other in years because they still mad at each other. You know, all this time went by from their kids seeing each other. Y'all bear with me through this because I am really congested, but spirits like get it out here because the word you know is, you know, still in holding grudges about things that happened years ago in the past. But by you holding that grudge, it ain't doing nothing but bittering you inside. Because half of the time, the people done moved on with their life and they probably done forgave you. And you don't need to get a person acceptance of forgiving you. You know, as long as you forgive them from the bottom of your heart, you know, if you try to talk to them before and they didn't want to and they let it go, you did your part. So you gotta let that go. You can't keep sitting up there letting this person's emotions and actions control you and your situation. I'm just saying. But when you move on from that, the power of forgiveness is cool. And then once you're forgiven, you start getting that power of forgiveness. That lets you know that you can even forgive yourself for things that you have done. There's some things that you have done and you want to be forgiven for, but you have to forgive other people. It's like the same treatment. Treat people the way you want to be treated. So that's food for thought. But I just really want to come with y'all with that message this morning, because that's what's really been on me. And then maybe my sister, she played a part in it too, like, so she can hope whatever she said to you guys gave y'all insight also about, you got to start thinking outside the box instead of being inside the box, because us being inside the box sometimes, baby, we can be confused and don't know it, because we keep going by everything we see versus by going by what we know is right and how we feel. Like sometimes you can know the knowledge and don't do nothing with it. And that's a fool mistake. I always want everybody to rise above, go deep within themselves. I mean, anything you had in your mind since you was a kid, like the dreams you wanted to fulfill, or what you wanted to do, or what you wanted to become, there is still hope that you can still do those things. Don't let what people to say and your circumstances hold you back in these situations, because it's possible. It's possible. Y'all, please excuse me. I'm a little under the weather. Okay. And I hope somebody timestamped that if they watch this video, but I feel like somebody gonna watch this video, because y'all are. The Spirit gonna lead y'all to this video, because a lot of people need to hear this. And a lot of people didn't know that you are lovable. You are lovable, and you are stronger than what you are, and you deserve happiness, and you deserve love, and you deserve peace in your life. Sometimes we just need some damn peace, and I ain't gonna lie, because we do, because I know I do. I be knowing I be needing peace of my life, and a lot of y'all done went through a lot of things where y'all feel like, it's too late, I did this, I would never be forgiven for what I done. And look, as long as you do what you need to do, and you like I said, you can ask for forgiveness, they don't forgive you, but at the end of the day, you gotta forgive yourself. Once you forgive yourself for what you have done against the other person, you move on for that. Don't you still dwell in that. You move to your higher self and your higher calling in life, and you move to being that best person you can be. Like some people have so much more than what they really think they are, but they can't tap into that emotions because of the situations they always feel in a certain way, or they always thinking they need another person's approval of their life. Listen, it's your life, and it's called self-esteem. Self-esteem. It ain't called other people's esteem. So you got to walk and believe in your self-esteem and what you can do in your life. And things will get better. I came to scratch the issue myself. I'm a witness of it. But oh yeah, thank you. And another thing, like I was saying, sometimes it's cool to be caught up in this system, but then you gotta think about the system. Like the system we work, it's like a daily routine. You get up, you go to work, and you come home, and the next day you do it all over again. Sometimes it's time. Sometimes, God, the universe, or whoever, whatever you believe in. Sometimes sometimes you be trying to get pulled. How can I say this? Sometimes you are being pulled away from a situation on purpose, because this purpose is no longer serving. You're serving you. You are serving this person. Sometimes you're gonna have to step out on faith and just walk the way that you're supposed to walk. A lot of us is not walking in our callings because we're too afraid to walk in our callings. And when that time comes for us to walk in our callings, we still second guess ourselves, like, oh, are we good enough? Oh, is this the right decision? Yes, you are good enough. I mean, who told you wasn't good enough? Stop letting what other people think of you and their perception of you keep you down. You know, I just feel like it's somebody out here that need to hear what I just said right there. Stop letting other people's perceptions or their thoughts of you keep you bounded and down. Everybody ain't meant to go along with you on your journey, and your dream is not meant for everybody to understand, and it's not meant for everybody to be a part of, and your destiny and your journey is not meant for everybody to be a part of. So sometimes you're gonna have to cut people loose and let them go. It's gonna hurt, but at the end of the day, it was you want to keep a person around you for, and you still feel like you bogged down and you can't move to that next step because you still sitting back letting what other people say and do control you. You know, like for hypothetically speaking, I go out here and I'm like, you know what, I'm about to start my YouTube channel, which is true, and I'm about to start doing tarot readings, and I'm about to, start giving people the courage and word that, I get every day from, my ancestors, and start sharing what I know and start sharing the truth, And I have somebody, well, what you want to do that for? And why you want to do this? Excuse me. See, those are the people that them the undercover haters. You know what I'm saying? Because why they gonna second guess you on whatever you want to do in your life? If they're a real friend, if they're someone that's really there for you, they should support you. I don't care if they say that you feel like you can. I don't care if you tell them, I feel like I'm gonna go jump over the damn moon today. You know what? If I'm your friend, I'm like, friend, you gonna go jump on the moon? All right, I got you. I mean, okay, I support you in a kind of way. Now, when I support you, and shoot, once I see, I believe you can do it, because I mean, I want to jump over the moon too. So, sometimes you have people come around, each one teach one. Shit, they teach you a thing. They teaching you that sky's the limit. And then you have big and small, so they telling you sky is the limit when you know that you just keep on pressing on. Sky is the limit when you know that you can have what you want, be what you want. Sky is the limit. And stop being bounded by these things on earth, like as above so below. Whatever you feel like you can reach the heavens and the stars and be this, if you feel like you can reach to that if you got your how can I say this, what word am I looking for, if you have your come on spirits, hit me now with this one. If you have your mindset and intentions on that you could actually jump over the moon, I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking at, that's versus having, that's hope and that's faith. That you have a hope in a certain situation and you have a faith in a situation, versus sitting back letting everybody else, like I said before, tell you what you can and can't do, tell you who you are and what you need to do in your life. You got to believe in yourself and start letting everybody else try to live for you or live vicariously through you. And sometimes you be having a bunch of snakes, baby. They ain't gonna want you. They want to see you do good, but not better than them. Excuse me. Like, it's snakes in the grass, baby. It's undercover haters. Like, oh, I believe you, baby. Yeah. All right, friend. You can do this and you can do that. But at the same time, I don't want this person to do better than me, or I'm going to steal the idea and I'm going to run with it. Yeah, I see what they on right now. What? Oh, that's my arm on the couch. Yeah. You can't see none of the little bookshelf over there, can you? I'm trying to see my little thing over there. But whatever. But yeah, it's like, I'm going to support you to a certain extent, but shoot, if they ain't going to hurry up and move in that energy, then get what? I'm going to take it on, I'm going to run with it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to run with it. I'm going to run with that idea. So you got to be careful who you tell your business to, because they can steal your business or steal your ideal and run with it, put forth, because you lacking in who you really are. And they're going to use that energy and they're going to move towards power. Use it, and they're going to bring it forth. And you're going to be looking at them like, well, that was my idea, and you told me that it was really dumb for me to even feel that way or even take a stance out on that. That would be a waste of time. But now they doing what you're supposed to be doing. Now they getting the coins that you're supposed to be going. Now they on the adventure that you're supposed to have on the adventure. Now they got the business that you're supposed to be getting. They got the shop that they got a building that you're supposed to be trying to get for your situation, your business. You got to think. Excuse me so excuse me, y'all. I'm still under the weather. I couldn't really do nothing yesterday. I was stuck home, but And Spirit came for me to tell me to share this message with you guys. And I'm going to come back after this video once I get settled in, because I got a little laundry and stuff to do and clean around the house and try to cook me some food. I'm going to come back with this tarot spray that I already have out right here. But I'm going to meditate on the cards some more so I can get the energies that, you know, that's trying to tell you guys today. I mean, but I just want everybody to know that anything is possible once you believe in you. You know, you manifest things into your life with your thought process, with your action process, your thought actions. And your movement part, your thought actions, and I guess action and movement is the same thing. But like I said, if you believe in the Bible, a lot of people come at me and they always be talking about, well, I'm gonna wait on God, I'm gonna wait on God, God gonna do this to me, God gonna do this to me. And I be looking at them like, okay, faith without works is dead. You know, walk by faith and not by sight. As a man thinketh, so is he. As a man speaketh, so is he. So yeah, speaking actions, I tell people that a lot of time, but it's like, somehow don't get it, and maybe everybody ain't gonna wake up at the same time, and everybody ain't gonna get what you get. Like I said before, your dreams is not for everybody. What you got going on is not for everybody. It ain't for everybody to understand. It's not. So we have to sit back and think about that situation. We have to move forward in that energy. I hope what I gave you guys was enough to share and to give you something to think about. But again, my name is Dee. Oh, shoot. Oh, excuse me, y'all. See, I'm trying to go work on this, too. No, I'll come back. But, I am the Goddess 05 Tarot. And, I'm just being obedient with the words, you know. Whatever the spirits tell me to say and whatever's on my mind at that time, I'm just going to share, you know. I just want everybody to know that it's time to wake up, and it's time to support one another and be on the same wavelength with one another and encourage one another. But it all starts with self. You got to encourage yourself first, you know, before you can encourage someone else. And then you got to love yourself before you can love someone else. Excuse me, you guys. But we're going through a major change because, you know, that moon was in Leo, and now he done crept his ass over to goddamn Virgo. And we're in Virgo energy, so you've been feeling the tense before. It's probably gonna get a little worse now. Like, you know, Virgo energy all over the place, but I love them. Look, thank God. But I'm gonna end this video, and again, I am the Goddess 05 Tarot, and I'll see you later.